Hello everyone, in the last video we talked about the bread and what are the damages of bread. But in this video we are gonna talk about what are the damages of preventing the salt and what are the benefit of eating salt and why people die without salt. If you want to know, stay until the end of this video, but before we start, I want you to click the like button and subscribe and follow me on my Instagram if you didn't. Let's get started. I'm Amin and you are watching Health and Fit. Most of you will say, you talked in the last video that the salt is not good, and how you talk in this video that the salt is good? Yeah, what I meant by that the salt is not good, I meant the processed salt. So what is the bad salt? It's a sea salt. Sea salt, it's good, but the processed sea salt, it's not natural. It's processed from A to Z. It's not like what we are gonna talk about today. The only advantage of that salt is that it has iodine, but there are many sources of iodine that we can find iodine in it. But this salt, they took it and they make it in a temperature 1200. They add preservatives and bleaching materials. This salt, when it enters the body, it makes high blood pressure. Not the salt that we are gonna talk about it today, because it's just 98% sodium fluoride and some other things that doesn't have any benefit. So it's just a bomb of sodium. But you may ask, is it sodium bad for us? No, sodium is good for us. When you eat only sodium, it makes your blood pressure high and it breaks the kidney and it make water retention and make allergics. So salt is not optional on your diet. You have to have it on your food. First is the sodium. It's very important for the heart to pump the blood into the body and is very good for the digestive. And it's important for the cells to communicate with each other. And it's important for the nerve impulses and neurotransmitters to do its job and to move from one place to others, and it helps to make the muscles contraction. All of those benefits just from the salt. So don't be surprised if you cut the salt from your diet and you feel less energy, less focusing, all of that because you have lack of sodium. So the solution is to add a bit more salt. And by the way, there are some people that they have to eat more than others, like people that make ketogenic diet or low carb diet, because each molecules of salt catch like 3 molecules of water. So when you eat less carb, like ketogenic or low carb, you lose all of that water. And if you have less sodium, your body will face all the symptoms that we talked about. So when you are in a low carb diet or ketogenic diet, you don't need carbs for the energy because you will feel like you have less energy. It's not like before you are like energetic and now you don't have energy, so you think like, I need some more carbs. No, you just need maybe a bit of salt, and the natural salt that we are gonna talk about it today. The reason for this wrong information that the salt is not healthy, because the salt we are eating nowadays, it's processed salt. It's not natural. So what is the solution? The solution is to eat natural salt like Himalaya salt or sea salt. And it's not expensive and it has a lot of minerals, like 84 minerals, and it makes a detoxification for your body. But to be honest, you cannot count on them for your daily minerals, because they have very little. For example, if I will ask someone, from where you get your magnesium? And he would say, I'm getting it from Himalaya salt. I would say, no, go to find another source, because they have very little. So why we have to eat those salts like Himalaya salt or sea salt? Because they are natural, they are not processed, and they don't have chemicals. That's why you have to eat those type of salt. That's all for this video, guys. If you like it, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment below, and see you in the next video. Bye.